Hello, I'm Charlotte Terrell, and I wanted to talk today about human connection. Human connection is so important, and I just wanted to talk about your talk. Your talk is included in your human connection because, as we know, communication is key in every relationship. So, I wanted to start off by telling two stories about human connection and the importance of what it is and how it works. But I first wanted to talk about what talk is. When I say talk, it stands actually for an acronym that I came up with. And talk is transparency, accountability, language, and kindness. So breaking down all of those with talk, transparency. So you want people to see and to believe who you are. You want them to buy into who you are and really just chime in on the message that you want to share with them. Accountability means whatever you say, you think about what you're saying and you take accountability for the consequences, whether they are good, bad, indifferent. So you really are clear about what it is that you want to convey, and you share that message with confidence, knowing that not only is it going straight to the ears of the other person, but it's going straight to the heart to do whatever it is that you want it to do. Language. Watch your language. And I don't mean just in regards to the usage of profanity or insulting language or anything that would condemn or confuse or cause conflict. That too. But when I say language, speak the language that the person is speaking. Try to watch them and to find out what their communication style is. If they are not a jokey type of humorous person, then that may not be the approach that would be most effective for talking with that person. So watch the language you use. Be careful about jargon and slang because there are some things that one sect of people will understand that others won't. And then finally, kindness. Kindness always matters. Excuse me for tripping over my words. Kindness always matters. And so no matter what you do, be kind, be thoughtful in what you say, and be cognizant of the timing you use. Because if someone is expressing one thought to you and you are coming to them with something totally insensitive or just not connected to what they're saying, then your message will be lost in translation. So be careful of being kind and being mindful and respectful in what you say. So let me move on to my stories. The first story is about my dad. There's my dad right there, and I miss him every day. He's gone. He passed away in 2020 in October, and we had a very close knit relationship, as do I with my mom, who is still here, thank God. But he told me a story of a visit that he had with his godmother, who was on life support. She was in a coma, and he visited her just to say his goodbyes and to give his regards. But because she was in a coma, he didn't really know how to communicate with her. You know, what do you say to someone who is in a coma? But he thought to just sing. So he sang to her favorite song. And when he finished, a tear fell from her eye. The second story is about me and an experience that I had. I was in a dark place, as we all get to sometimes. We get a little down, get in a situation where we're not happy or we're not satisfied with the situation. And I was having a day where I just didn't feel myself. I wasn't 100%. And I saw a man at my job who I assumed was waiting on the bus. But he had this angelic look and there was just a glow about him. And he was an older gentleman. So, of course, I was raised to respect your elders. And so as I approached him, I kind of smiled and spoke. And I just heard an almost inaudible message where he was talking to me, but it wasn't, he was being a dirty old man. He wasn't trying to hit on me or say anything inappropriate, but I couldn't really hear what he said. But the things that I did hear just somehow touched my heart. He said something to the effect of, daughter, it's going to be okay. Um, just trust the process. I don't know, something to that effect. I don't even know this man. I to this day don't know his name. I have no idea why he even approached me, but he did. And this is the message that I heard. So I smiled and I thanked him and I was polite and I went my way. And I thought about it when I sat at my desk and I went back outside to say, thank you for that. Thank you for your encouraging words. And he was gone. Y'all, I'm not exaggerating. And I'm sorry for saying y'all. I know that's not correct grammar, but I'm in the South now, although I'm from the North. And I just had to say y'all because that's what it felt like. Y'all. He was nowhere to be found. I looked up the street this way. I looked up the street that way. I looked this way and I looked all around. The man was gone within, it was just seconds. It wasn't even like I took 10 minutes and then I came back. It was just seconds. And I came back and the man was gone. So I took that as a message that there was an angel that was sent there to speak to me, to encourage me, and to send me along my way, because that's exactly what it did. But I said all of that to say, and I told those two stories about the importance of human contact. No matter what the situation is that you find yourself in, human contact is key in lifting spirits. It can build nations or it can tear down and destroy relationships for years to come. So, one, understand the importance of human relationships. Be mindful of that. And two, be thoughtful about your talk. What does your talk say about you? Your transparency, accountability, language, and kindness. Thanks for listening and be well.